Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I share how to cook the authentic afang soup. Be sure to watch till the end so you don't miss out on any important tip. So let's begin. So to make this soup, you'll need the afang leaf itself, which is also known as okazi leaf. Now getting a high quality afang leaf is key when making your afang soup. So what I like to do is ask the market women to give me the oron afang, as some of them may tend to separate from the soup. If you use, a low quality afang leaf, everything just separates. The leaf is going one side, the water is going one side. They don't come together. All right, so get the oron one. All right, so the leaf is been washed now. I'm going to cut them into tiny pieces like this, and because it was still wet, I actually let it air dry for a few hours before I pounded. You may choose to let the market women help you cut and grind it with their industrial machine, but I'm sorry, I mind the dust, so I prefer to wash at home and blend myself. So now this is done, set it aside. One major tip here is the ratio of your afang to your water leaf. I always like to use 40-60. That is, your afang leaf should be 40% and your water leaf 60%. The water leaf also depends on, the weather. If it is during rainy season, you may want to use 30-70. But if it's during the dry season, that means the water leaf do not contain that much water, then use 40-60. So I have plucked the water leaf now, washed really well to get rid of sand, and then cut into tiny bits just like this. You should cut your water leaf really tiny. Next, cook your protein of choice. I'm using goat's meat. It's been washed now in a pot. I've gone in with some hot pepper. I use both yellow and red. Then went in with some seasoning. I'm using crayfish seasoning, and I used enough, so I'm not adding salt. Stir, cover, and allow this to steam for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes later, go in now, stir again, and then add the rest of your protein. Here I have some snails and some cow skin. I also have some stockfish head. So next I'll go in with some crayfish. This is going to allow our stock to be really tasty. Now add in some water, stir and cover for it to cook until the meat is almost done. So I'm adding my fish now because this fish I'm using is very tough, so I wanted it to cook together with the meat. But if your fish is soft, don't add it now, add it later. Alright, so at this time the meat is ready. It's about 80% done now. What I'll do is go in and taste, adjust with seasoning if necessary at this point, and then go in with some palm oil. Now you're going to add your palm oil twice, so keep watching. Alright, so at this time I adjusted with a bit more seasoning and some more crayfish. Stir, cover, and allow this to steam for about 7 minutes. Today's hug is for Helen Adigwe. I love you, girl. Thank you for your support. God bless you. Alright, so this was 7 minutes later. I'm going to give this a good stir and then go in with the water leaves first, followed by the periwinkle. Now the periwinkle used for this soup honestly is the one still in the shell, but this was the one I could lay my hands on, so it's not bad anyway. So once you add that, stir to combine, cover and let this come together for 3 minutes. You don't want to stir this too much so you don't activate the slime in the water leaf. Alright, so 3 minutes later, give this a gentle mix and then add the afang. Once you add the afang leaf, go in with the last batch of the palm oil, stir and let this come together for 2 minutes and it is ready. Try this and thank me later. Now if you're team Fit Farm, please just know afang is not for you. Afang requires a lot of oil to make it, but it is delicious. Once in a while, it's fine. Thank you for watching. Bye.